Thank you for all the new followers. Suntranet, Goodbye Quotes, Hell, and Hustler's Point. And those who have been following the 7PT team on both Facebook and Instagram. We appreciate it. In today's episode, episode 3, we're going to step a little bit back and talk about a particular method that is a very good tool in your toolbox when fear pops up. Just to catch up for those who are just following seven pillars of transformation for the first time. We've been talking about fear for about 3 weeks already for the 7PT self-development series. We started our series with tackling where fear comes from. Is it the unknown that we place our fears on? Or does it stem from our self-confidence and as a result our inability, our perception to handle the situation? Then we went on asking the question, can we remove fear from our lives? I cited that fear is an innate part of us all. And I provided 4 steps to manage, not remove fear. So now that we're on episode 3, we're going to talk about perspective. Again, like the other episodes, we mentioned using Jedi mind tricks. And again, we're going to be using the Jedi mind trick. Perspective, as many would agree, is our view and how we see the world. Before I take this further, if you agree with this definition of perspective, then I would agree that the way we see the world can change. If you agree with that, then I would like to propose that like the changing of our world, we can also change our mind, specifically our mindset. The mind, which we haven't talked about but will, is really the nemesis of all of this. So visualize our minds as being plastic. Now, we all know that plastic can be formed into anything. Well, most things. That being said, I believe that our minds can also do the same. Be formed or made to do what we want. Though this takes practice and time, it can be done. So let's test this perspective method. For the majority of us, public speaking is an anxiety killer and also a fear killer. For the majority of us. You would be surprised to know that even the most skilled speakers still have butterflies and doubts. Remember, we're all humans. But the difference between an expert speaker and the rest, as I said before, they know how to manage fear better. So let's imagine that you have a speaking engagement. Say that in attendance there's 20 to 40 people that have signed up to hear you speak. That day, you have 1 hour before the speaking engagement. So now visualize this with me. I want you to be present. Sense how you feel at that exact moment. How do you feel? Now, the method I'm giving you today has been used in the corporate world and has had successful results. Continuing with the visual. So you are set to hit the floor in about an hour. I bet you're thinking a lot of things right now. So what I want you to do is calm your heartbeat. Then get comfortable somewhere. Try your hardest to focus all your attention on your breathing as it enters your body and as it exits your body. Feel it. What we're trying to do right now is to get you in a present state. Now, that does not mean the past. That does not mean the future. That means the present. If you have achieved this or have gotten close, it's okay. As you are in this state, begin to tell yourself the speech was awesome. The crowd responded and participated. We laughed, applause happened. You could see the smiles in the audience's faces. Afterwards, everyone lined up to have you sign books, and that the revenue was so great that you got a bonus. The more clear and specific you can be, the better. The idea here is to use, like I said, a Jedi mind trick. To trick your mind to believe that, in this case, public speaking, that the event already happened already. I know you're probably saying right now, what? Yes, people actually use this method and come out sane, balanced people. Try it out. But like I always say, success comes through practice and patience. And there you go, perspective. Now, let me be clear. There still might be fear, maybe not as high of a value as you did before, but that it is so small that it's not even worth recognizing it. As I mentioned in episode 1, the basis of all this, we can handle it. We can't handle it. I always look back at my past events that I overcame things, and that typically encourages me to go on. I hope the perspective method works for you. One step at a time, eliminating poverty of the mind. See you soon. And next week, we're going to try to hit Facebook Live. And again, this is the first time, so I'll be reposting the link to Facebook Live so that you guys can get ready for that. Again, this is going to be our first time. Hopefully everyone will respond with questions and answers, and that'll be great. Again, I appreciate all the time. I appreciate everyone that's been following Instagram and Facebook, and hopefully we'll continue to give you more and more content. After this month, we'll start a new subject. You guys can comment below exactly what you would want on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll go forward from there. Have a nice night. Bye.